once a person is suffering from addiction, pati yung pamilya niya apektado. No? Specifically, kunyari, yung mag-asawa. Hindi naman yung lalaki lang ang naapektuhan dahil nag-drugs siya, which is pati yung asawa din is apektado. So, importante yung pamilya sa recovery ng isang tao. Pag pumasok kasi yung patient, in denial yan eh. In denial sila na they have a problem. Pumasok sila, siyempre galit yan. Ayaw naman nila talaga magpa-rehab. Napilitan lang sila. Good morning. My name is Mark Ian Mendoza. They call me Kuya Ian in Bridges of Hope. I am the Senior Program Director of Bridges of Hope Philippines. Bridges of Hope program, it's individualized. We provide individualized holistic treatment. So meaning, for example, we cannot use the program of an engineer to a doctor. Iba-iba kasi yung tao eh. Iba-iba yung tao. Iba-iba yung need nila. So, hindi natin pwedeng standard program lang. So, we do individualized program. Ang problema, when pag pumasok kasi yung patient, in denial yan eh. In denial sila na they have a problem. So, yan yung challenges talaga eh, at first eh. On how you can convince them to join the program, how you can convince them to, or make them understand na this is a help that is provided by your family and we're just here to help you also. Those are the challenges. As long as there's no acceptance and there's no willingness to change, medyo mahirap talagang i-convince yung mga patient natin. But yun nga, like the story, marami, halos lahat eh. Halos lahat yan, pumasok sila, siyempre galit yan. Ayaw naman nila talaga magpa-rehab, napilitan lang sila. Pero after ng program nila, makita mo sila maging successful sa buhay. Yun yung mga story talaga na hindi mo walang perang katapat eh. Yung hirap, when you're handling or managing kasi a rehab facility, you're not dealing with numbers, with papers, Ang trabaho natin dito kasi we're dealing with people's lives eh. So you should be 24/7 on call, on board, yun lang yung mahirap dyan. But yung outcome of it naman, it's very fulfilling eh. So that's yun, ganun namin sa hinaharap. Every time that you see someone come in na talagang hirap na hirap sila because of their addiction, then when you saw them go out of this facility na maayos na sila, that they are recovering, yung fulfillment na yon, sobra-sobra na kahit mahirap yung trabaho. Well, stigma, up until today, malakas ang stigma when you say person is an addict or yung tao ay isang addict. So kami, dito sa Bridges of Hope, what we do is we collaborate with different agencies in local government, in national government. We also do talks and seminars to the community, so to fight the stigma. Kasi kailangan lang natin i-educate yung mga tao eh, na this is not like a life sentence when you suffered from addiction. There's really a recovery, You just need to explain them the science of addiction, that it is a disease, hindi naman siya talagang problema na hindi na pwedeng solusyonan.
Ano po yung particular na kwento na pwede niyo pong i-share tungkol po sa kahalagahan ng suporta ng pamilya sa recovery process po ng isang patient?
Regarding that, we believe kasi in parallel recovery. Meaning, hindi naman pwedeng si patient lang yung nag-recover. Kasi tanda natin na once a person is suffering from addiction, pati yung pamilya niya apektado. Specifically, kunyari, yung mag-asawa. Hindi naman yung lalaki lang ang naapektuhan dahil nag-drugs siya, which is pati yung asawa din is apektado. So, importante yung pamilya sa recovery ng isang tao.
Mayroon po ba kayong memorable experience po sa pagtulong po sa isang patient po na talagang nag-stuck po sa inyo?
Well, yeah. Marami, no? Pero siguro meron akong isang caseload, no? When I used to be the program director of one of the branches of Bridges of Hope, na it really struck me, or talagang nakuha niya yung attention ko, na kumbaga tumagos sa puso yung nangyari sa kanya, no? Kasi sa umpisa na wala sa right state of mind, no? He's suffering from drug-induced psychosis. Feeling ng mga family members nila and ng mga kakilala nila na wala ng pag-asa. Ang nangyari, parang nilagay lang nila dun sa facility namin, parang ginawa kaming refrigerator na bahala na kayo dyan. So, ang ginawa namin, tinulungan namin, no? Until naging charity na rin, no? Wala na nagbabayad. Even the toiletries, the small thing, the basic necessities na kailangan niya, kami na yung nagpo-provide. And napaayos namin siya. And ngayon, maganda na yung buhay niya and he's working for us. Hindi ko na lang papangalanan. Okay, kami dito sa Bridges of Hope, we believe in 4 pillars of recovery. So number 1 is God, yourself, family, and your support group, which is the facility. Na isa lang dyan mawala, there's a possibility for you to relapse. Para sang table eh. Kapag 4 yung legs, hindi mo siya magagalaw, no? Safe yung lamesa. Pag nawala yung isa, there's a possibility na matumba. Ganon din sa recovery, no? Well, in Bridges of Hope, we provide a lifetime aftercare, a free lifetime aftercare. Once you completed your program, we make sure that we monitor you pa rin. We invite you, and we have you have the privileges to go to the center. For example, may problema ka. Kasi in recovery naman, once you finish your program, it doesn't mean tapos na lahat ng problema mo eh. Or wala ka ng problema may experience eh. That can trigger you to go back to using drugs again. So sa amin, in Bridges of Hope, we have halfway houses that the patient or the completionist can use, na kunyari nag-away sila ng asawa niya. Instead na pumunta sa kaibigan niya, sa mga negative friends niya, then dito na lang sila sa amin. So nabibigyan pa sila ng proper counseling. No? We provide them shelter, we provide them food. Well, the inspiration that keeps us going is when you see people recover from their problem, no? Especially addiction. Kasi when you help someone o tumutulong ka sa isang tao that is suffering from addiction, you're not just helping that person. You're helping the whole family and even the community. We've been partnering with the different local governments, national governments also. We wanted to help them to provide the right or the perfect treatment for drug addiction. No? As we all know that drug addiction or addiction is really underserved when it comes to treatment. Back in the days now, during the time of President Duterte, there's like millions of people who surrendered and admitted that they suffered from addiction. No? Hindi naman natin sila ma-accommodate lahat. No? So kami, in Bridges of Hope, aside from our 10 branches and growing, we partner with local governments to be the service provider, no, dun sa kanilang mga rehabilitation facilities. Yeah. Okay, siguro masasabi ko lang, no, huwag kayong mawawalan ng pag-asa. Huwag kayong matakot or mahiyang humingi ng tulong. May hope naman eh, may pag-asa naman. As long as we're alive, no, we have our families supporting us. Huwag tayong mawalan ng pag-asa. Huwag tayong mawalan ng chance na magbago tayo. Yung sa families naman, I know it's hard for them to accept that their loved one is suffering from addiction. Pero it's just an acceptance, and it really needs treatment. It really needs a professional help. Huwag po nating solohin or itago kung may problema po yung mga loved one natin. Dito naman kami, especially Bridges of Hope is there nationwide. We can help. For everyone that needs help with their problem in addiction, Bridges of Hope is here. We have 10 branches nationwide as of today, and we're growing. You can call us at our hotline number, 0917-509-8826. 24/7, we answer calls. If you need help, just grab that phone and call us. Thank you.
Mga ka-off the record, kung nagustuhan nyo ang aming video, huwag nyong kakalimutan na mag-like, mag-comment at mag-subscribe sa aming YouTube channel.